again with Chronic Health Solutions, and today we're going to talk about the most common conditions that we treat in the office. I was asked this question by a colleague the other day as we were talking. We were in a seminar and we were just chatting back and forth, and we were just discussing on some of the common conditions that we see and that we also treat more on a regular basis. So let's talk about some of the most common conditions and problems that we see. Now, are these all of the problems? No, not at all. These are just some of the common ones. Okay, so let's begin. Weight loss resistance. Now, you hear everyone out there is talking about weight loss, and there's so many programs out there. And which really amazes me is how this country, one of the greatest country in the world and the most advanced and the most wealthiest, we still have all these weight loss this and weight loss that and sugar-free this and fat-free this, but people are still putting on weight or can't lose weight. So something's wrong. So the way that we go about this is by food testing. We'll see if you're weight loss resistant, and meaning that many people may be eating something that they think is healthy, but really for their particular system, it is stopping them from losing weight. Things like I've seen recently, lemon juice, avocado, chicken, and even in myself, you've heard me talk about this with tuna fish. Okay, so these are relatively healthy things, but for certain individuals, it would be a problem. Okay, and moving on here is gut dysfunction or leaky gut. Again, we get people with a lot of gut problems. All sorts of IBS, Crohn's, leaky gut itself, and we'll be able to test and see if you have a leaky gut problem. And remember, we've talked about this many times about how food particles enter directly into the bloodstream from this condition. But by knowing that you have a leaky gut problem, because we also know that a lot of times a leaky gut is a precursor of an autoimmune type problem, such as MS, rheumatoid arthritis, low thyroid, Hashimoto's, just to name a few. And if we can catch this ahead of time, then we're doing okay. So these are some of the problems. Chronic fatigue. Here's where people have just low energy. So if you're someone that's working and it's 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon and you're exhausted and you're finding yourself that you have to reach for a sugar treat or caffeine or pop or something to get through the day, that may be a red flag. Thyroid problems. Now, in our office, we particularly see a lot of low thyroid. Doesn't mean that's the only type. We see a lot of Hashimoto. A lot of times people will have constipation and sometimes diarrhea. They'll have thin nails. They'll have sensitivities to the cold, hair thinning or hair loss, unexplained weight gain, muscle fatigue, aches and pains. So these are some of the things that low thyroid conditions will manifest. So these are some of the common ones, okay? And there's other autoimmune conditions that we see that are triggered by a gut problem. And just to name a few, things like lupus, MS, rheumatoid, can possibly be triggered by a gut problem. We see ADHD. A lot of times now we're seeing kids with behavioral problems. There's a bunch of literature out there indicating how the gut-brain connection works, and how there's certain protein markers when taking tests indicating that if these people have these markers, they're more prone to have behavioral type challenges like ADHD, autism, and so forth, even things like depression. We see a lot of skin problems, eczema, psoriasis, fibromyalgia we treat, support with diabetes, and chronic pain. But these are some of the most common conditions that we see on a regular basis. Like I said, are there more? Are there different? Absolutely. But as I was just telling you, that we were comparing notes, a colleague of mine, and we were just talking about some of the common conditions that we treat and see in our office. So if you have or suffer from any of these conditions, let us know. Okay, put it in the comment section if you do. We'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. We always like to invite you to a weekly seminar, drsamclass.com. Give us a call for maybe you want to register for a free one-on-one consult. We're here to help. Our phone number is here at the bottom of the screen. Okay, well, this is Dr. Sam. If you found this valuable, if you found this video valuable, please share it, like it. If you're watching YouTube, ring that bell, subscribe to our channel. We are here to help. Take care, guys. It's been my pleasure. We'll talk soon.